think it had anything to do with the torpedo bats, that his elbows are completely done. The guy can't stay healthy. Stop working out as hard as you do. You're in the gym. I've heard he was benching like 320 or 325 last year when he's in the gym. That puts pressure on your elbows. That puts pressure on your shoulders. This is a guy that's a beast in the gym. He's in and out of the gym 2-3 times a day. It had nothing to do with the torpedo bats. This is ridiculous. The fact that people are sitting here thinking that Giancarlo Stanton's injuries had something to do with that tells me how dumb you really are. It had nothing to do with the torpedo bats. Keep this out of the craziness of what's going on right now in baseball. Everybody's going to blame the torpedo and the Yankees are cheating. It's absolutely redundant from what the Yankees are doing right now. They're playing in a small ballpark, and they got a better lineup than they did last year. And Giancarlo Stanton's injuries stem to his career and craziness in the gym.
Father Time never loses. Like, unless you're cheating. You know, he's been doing it for a long time, and he's been a specimen for most of his career. Everybody knows it. It's not a secret, like a freak of nature. And when that happens, sometimes you break down. It's the same thing. If the Dodgers win, you're going to be like, oh, they paid for it. Yeah, you still got to go hit. You're going to blame the torpedo bat if they're hitting homers. You still got to put bat on the ball. There's always going to be something, but it's absolutely asinine to think that you think these bilateral elbows, like, has he not been hurt for, what, the most part of his career at some point every year? You can't pull fat. He doesn't have any.
I remember watching John Kruk swing a bat. The guy was a really good hitter. That guy did not get hurt like this. And that guy was very much not in great shape. And he would stay healthier than Giancarlo Stanton. There are not guys that look like Giancarlo Stanton all around the league. They don't look like him because that's not the type of body that holds up to 162 games playing this game where
they just need him for the playoffs anyways. Let him play in the playoffs.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it too.
It was crazy when I was in Andrews Institute. It's the same thing they said about RG3 and why he would always get hurt, pull his hamstring and everything, because he didn't have enough body fat to succumb to the pressure of getting hit and doing everything. That dude was an anatomy chart. It was unbelievable. And so it's like when you're wound that tight, it's tough, like when you're going through it. I could care less if he comes back after the All-Star break and gets 100 ABs and he's ready for the playoffs. I'm fine with that either way. But it ain't because he's swinging a torpedo bat.